Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel. And to How to Kill a Kit with Style. I'm going to scrap that picture of my granddaughters, and I'm going to use what is left of that HSN kit. And as you can see, there is not much. But I pulled quite a few things, much more than I needed. I just wanted to grab some stuff and get started, and I figured whatever didn't work, I would just put back. This is pink fresh paper. And I picked it because they are in the house and it had books. And I thought, when else am I going to use this? Most of the time my pictures are outside or have a theme already. And this is, well, there really isn't a theme for this one. She does have a binky in her hand, Reagan does. I had picked the girls up and they fell asleep in their car seats, so I laid one at each end of the couch. Well, Charlie never sleeps as long as Reagan. I mean, it's so rare, it always surprises you when you see Reagan first. And the first thing Charlie wants is something to eat. So that day I had made her some pancakes because I didn't know how long it would be before Reagan woke up, and I wanted something simple and easy that I could fix really quick and give to her. And the original picture, I know, I must have cropped this at some time or another, shows my shears. This is a little wooden table and chairs that I had bought for my grandson's years before then. And, I still have them. They still go through grandkids. But I had it up against the picture window. And she used it as her napkin. I didn't give her a napkin. She had wiped her hands in her mouth on the shear. And I know the original looks like that, and I'm sure I saved it. So I am planning on scrapping that because I want her to remember that she wiped her mouth and hands on that shear. But this story is about, and I'm figuring that's why I cropped it. When Reagan got up, she was looking around for Charlie, and she seen her. Well, she seen her binky laying on the couch, so she took it to her. And you can see Charlie's mouth opening up. And what they would do is stick it in the other kid's mouth. And of course, being twins, they'd pull it out of each other's mouth too. So, I mean, they were always sharing or taking away from each other or giving. But I thought I'd document the giving this day. And let's see, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm just matting my photo. Yeah, gonna do it in the yellow. And then this is on the back of that book paper, and it's just little hash marks. I mean, well, little lines like you're counting, when you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then /5. Only there's no slash. But that's what it reminds me of. And I thought, well, I'll do the yellow. And then I will go ahead and do this, and that way I'll have 2 different colors. And neither one's white. But I was going to have the white there with the books anyway. And I thought, well, should I or shouldn't I? And I decided just to go for the 2. And I'm cutting 2 little strips. And I'm going to put one at the top and one at the bottom, just to add some more of that pink color to my layout. And that one piece that was in the original kit, the HSN kit, I did, while I was jabbering, make fishtails on them. And then I put foam tape under the points of the fishtails, so they would kind of stick up a little bit, and then the rest I adhered down. I didn't want to put foam tape over the whole thing, which was my first thought. But then I thought that would take quite a bit, so I'm just going to put it on the corners instead. I wanted to make sure I had some blue in here, and the reason is I pulled out a sticker that is very old. I looked at the stickers when I pulled it out, and it said 2005. And it's some I'd gotten at Big Lots. And they're embossed. They kind of remind you of that, that little labeler. And, you just punch all the letters in, and then you've got your label. Well, that's what that reminds me of. And let me look. I pulled 1, 2, 3 different words off of there that I thought I could use in here. But anyway, the blue one is share, and it is a little bit different shade of blue, but when you look at the books, it kind of falls in between the shade of the blue that I put with that strip down there and the share and the book. It falls in the middle. Well, I think there's like 4 different shades of blue actually if you look at all the books. But I thought it'll work, and I'll have a little bit more blue to help pull it out. I angled my picture, but I am going to do a cluster here, and I'm not going to angle it. I wanted it to be straight. And I wanted the sticker on there. When I looked at what I had left from the last layout and from the HSN thing, I thought, well, I want to make sure I use the little moments on something, so I'll make sure I get one that's got the kids' pictures in when they're smaller. That way, little moments. And and also left over from, but it wasn't HSN, it was left over from the Pink Fresh part. It says, "No beauty shares brighter than a good heart." And I thought, well, she was sharing her pinky, so she is having a good heart. And I am going to end up using all 3 of these on my layout, so that they're the 3D stickers. And that little shelf that's kind of wonky, I was worried about using it, but I thought I'm just going to put it right above the oops and use it anyway. And I think that I did empty the sticker sheet, and we're past the part where I tossed it. And I am backing these in black. Since I used the black on there, I wanted the oops. And they weren't talking at that age other than a few words here and there. No full sentences, really. But I went ahead and made a title anyway. Oops, you forgot your binky. And that red sticker down there at the bottom underneath there is just simple things. And then I'm going to use one that says nifty, just because I liked it and wanted to use it. Oh, it's that green one in my hand right now. But I'm going to use it in the upper cluster up there at the top of the page. I thought it's setting on there. Well, most of the words are setting on that sticker sheet. But I put it in with Pink Fresh because I thought, well, some of these colors go with this Pink Fresh. So if I put it with something new, I might use it with something new. And there they were. So yeah, I pulled a few off. That 3D sticker that I put, well, all my 3D stickers, no, that one with the shelf I didn't do much to, but I am going to add to them, so they're going to be even fuller than they were. I have this arrow, and I'm going to layer. It's going to be kind of like the base of that cluster right there. It's going to be at the bottom, and I'm going to add the share to it, and I'm going to add one of those epoxy hearts, and it just says "This is everything" on it. And I'm going to put foam tape behind it because of the fact that all these layers, I needed something to help hold it up and to fit right on top of the other stuff. So yeah, it's going to get some foam tape even though it is an epoxy sticker. And and I had to put foam tape on the whole cluster just to get it to set on top of my picture, of course. I fussy cut that that house, out of one of the scraps laying here. I do not know which one. No, it's not on the back of that polka dot. I am not quite sure what it was on, but I did fussy cut it out because I thought, well, that'll look cute on here, and it'll add some more of the green down in that cluster, because I was trying to figure out ways to add it because it's on here. I just wanted to add a little more of it because of the little moments ticket. And I almost forget the little moments ticket. And there's 3 buttons. Well, they're cardboard buttons, so bow buttons. And I almost forgot them too. In fact, I had showed my layout, held it up to the camera so you could see it a little better, and then realized I forgot them. So I will go ahead and add them to this layout because they're not going to sit there and wait. So I've used, by the time of the end of this video, I've used the entire, well, other than some yellow paper scraps, the entire HSN kit that I got on the 2 layouts that I made, although they are not a 2-page layout. This little sticker says moments captured because I thought it was just so cute capturing that moment. Of course, I got the camera out originally to take a picture of Charlie with the syrup all over my sheer curtain where she had wiped her mouth, but you can't see it because apparently I cropped it out. And I didn't get her doing it. I didn't get her busted at all. She was done by the time the camera was in my hand. But I thought this was cute because it was there when I got the camera. I'm adding I guess it's a peach color enamel dot, and I'm going to add 3 to each little cluster. And now I'm adding me some black splatters, and I didn't want to have too much because of all this yellow and everything, so I just added a little bit to each one of those clusters. And see there, I'm so glad I remembered them, the little moments, and then my little buttons. And I did add string to the buttons while the camera was off because, yeah, I'd already turned the camera off and everything. But I thought, well, I might as well add them, and then all I have to do is add them to my layout. But that's it. That's my layout. And if you look down there below, you will see a bunch of links to all the other guys doing how to kill a kit with style. And if you leave a comment, I'll get back with you. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And if you like the video, hit a thumbs up, please. And those of you already subscribed, thank you so very much. But have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. And pull out those old HSN kits or any other old kind of kit that you haven't done. And add something new to it and use it up. Thanks for watching. Have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.